Good evening, everyone. So let's start an analysis of the top five trending stocks on Nifty 50 by volume. Okay, yesterday, the top trending stock was Tata Steel again, right? So I'm just jumping to the hourly chart without wasting anyone's time. So yesterday, this hourly chart had closed. We had closed it here, expecting a bounce back again, and it did happen. It went upstairs, a little bit of a little bit of movement here, and it just straight went upstairs. Didn't waste any time. Took support, went upstairs. But the analysis would be more clearer on a 15-minute chart. Uh, Let me just take a break first. Let me take a break first. Let me show you the targets for this chart. Right, as I had shown in an earlier video, I think the video of this that it got deleted. Your first target for this was here, here, which has been achieved already, 107. The next target, if you have entered the stock, if you have not, you should enter it now, right? Your next target would be here at 108.77, right? And your third target would be here at 10, not exactly here, but I think a little bit up, yeah, at 110. All right, so you have three targets. When you enter here, this would be your target, and this the lower end of this candle would be your stop loss. That is 107.5 would be your stop loss, and 108.75 would be your target. And once this line is crossed, 110 will become your target, and 108.7775 will become your trailing stop loss. Okay, now let's jump to ITC. ITC, yeah, ITC, quite a surprise in ITC. We were expecting, if you remember yesterday, we had closed this, we had drawn this line that we expect ITC to take support here and go upstairs because of this, this hammer that had been formed, but it did not. The line did not hold, and ITC came down today. It continued its downward journey, but this trend line that we had drawn earlier, it acted as a good support, and now a reversal is being. It looks like a reversal. A reverse hammer has been formed, but we'll have to watch. I expect tomorrow this to go upstairs, and not keep lingering here. It will go upstairs, face a little bit of resistance here, and maybe cross or consolidate. That we will see tomorrow, but not a trade to be entered tomorrow. So let's wait and watch. But let's analyze the 15-minute chart also. Yeah, see, support has been formed. It is showing upward trend. But the selling pressure was still high. See, it opened here. The last 15 minutes it opened here, went up, then was brought down and settled at 340. Right. So let's wait. Don't do anything tomorrow. Just wait it out. This trade is not to be entered. ICICI. ICICI has been a very good, well behaving stock. But let's start with an hourly chart. I think we had analyzed it earlier also, and we had expected it to go up. Yesterday it went beyond this, beyond the trend line we had drawn. Today it held strong. Today it held strong above this trend line, right? Opened pretty decently with a small gap up at 948, and closed at this point 953. So it's holding well above this trend line, and expect the trend to continue. But we have to see where we will face our next resistance. I have to, for that, let's see a 15-minute chart before we come back to a daily chart. Yeah, 15-minute chart. Yeah. All right, on a 15-minute chart, still the picture is not clear where it will face the resistance. A little Dow is very clear here, but it's not relevant right now. So let me go to a daily chart and tell you the point of. Yep. See, if you see this line going up, there's a trend line that is, maybe two of them, but let's pick this one up. This one up, right? It's a trend line forming. Yep, it's a trend line forming here. I'll extend it for so that it is more clear. Okay, this is a pretty surprising trend line, right? So guys, this will act as a resistance here. This trend line will act as a resistance. Now this stock has to make up its mind whether it wants to go above this trend line or wants to stay below this trend line or consolidate within this these two trend lines. So that is between 960 and 950, 943. So again, we'll have to wait and watch a trade not to be taken tomorrow in this, right? All right. So let's go to the next stock, which is ONGC. Yeah, ONGC. You remember this wedge was being formed again. Let's go to a 15-minute chart so that picture is clearer and we can see where we are headed. Right, this gap had closed yesterday. Earlier, yesterday's analysis, we saw that gap had closed, and wedge was being formed. There was a small, today there was a small breakout of this wedge, but could not sustain. Came down, again went up. So not no definite pattern being formed, except that now I shouldn't think I'll delete this wedge now. I'm not very impressed with this. But now you see this line. This let's modify this one. This will act as a support now. This will also act as a support. And let's see how this proceeds. Again, it should, if it touches this line, you can take a trade, a small swing trade, a small short-term trade here, but nothing much else to be done. Let's go to the final one, SBI. All right, SBI on a 15, since we are already on a 15-minute chart, we'll analyze it here only. Right, remember this wedge was formed, crossed up, gave us good returns, came back down. Now this support line that we, that's the support line that had formed earlier. It proved to be a good resistance zone, right? A good, support zone. Now it is becoming a resistance zone, and it has been tested twice. Tested twice. It still stayed down. If you ask me, there's a the stock might go down, but there's a high chance that a Dow might be formed. A very big Dow, if that was to be the case. Let me show you how. So if this was to come here, it's here, and it's already coming here somewhere. There's a chance it might go, consolidate a bit here, this at this area where my cursor is, right? But eventually it will go here. It will cross this trend line and it should go there. A very high chance of a Dow being formed. I'll leave it. I'll leave this as a proof of that we are expecting something like that. Let's see if it comes to fruition or not. But again, not many trades to be taken in this analysis, except for Tata Steel, wherein there are small gains expected. And I've already given you the targets, as well as I've given you the targets of 108 first and then 110. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching today's video.